Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Butterfly Experience LLC. Today, I want to discuss a topic with you that is a strategy of sorts, or what I consider to be strategies that people use in organizations and in their lives that cause problems for other people. And this can be a seriously problematic issue for leaders as well as people in relationships that are trying to build bonds, etc. But because I like to talk about leadership on this page, I'm going to specifically talk about how it impacts leadership. And I briefly mentioned it on one of my pages before that I will be talking about things words rather, that start with the letter D, that can be used so negatively that they cause a problem. There are strategies, though, that are used by these toxic people to create what I consider a destructive environment. So I call this the D-Structive Strategies that people use in leadership and in circumstances or in their lives that cause destruction. And so here are some of them. One of the first things people do when they are destructive in nature is they deny. They deny that they've had any involvement in it. They deny that they've done anything wrong. They deny the circumstances that are in existence and the way in which it actually is. They have a skewed reality. So denial is one of the destructive things that people do when they can't be honest about what they've done or their impact in a situation that has caused something negative to come about. One of the other things they do is they deceive. Deceit is a huge issue when it comes to destructive environments or destructive relationships. When you make an attempt to deceive not only the person that you're hurting or you have an issue with, but deceive other people around to make them believe something that's not reality. So now you have a skewed reality because you're denying what's real. And now you want to also skew the reality of everybody around so they can join your team of destruction. And so not only do you deny, you start with the denial, then you begin the process of deceiving not only yourself, but everybody around you. So deceive, to deceive. Degrade or debase, putting people down. If someone doesn't agree with you, if someone doesn't like, for instance, tactics that you are using, or if you're just jealous or envious of them, people will begin the process of debasing someone or degrading someone, finding reasons to ridicule them, finding reasons to put them down, nitpicking on everything that they do or don't do. It is a tactic that is used to destroy other people. And usually people who use this particular practice is because there's something within themselves that is deficient. There's another word, deficient, but that's not part of this right now. Something within them that's deficient that they're trying to project onto other people, but it's their issue. Another one is disrupt. They will try to disrupt things that are going around that are positive for other people. So for instance, in a workplace environment, if you're a key player, if you're very successful in what you do, these people who practice destructive strategies will try to disrupt maybe you from doing whatever it is you're trying to do, accomplish your goals. For instance, if you have a project that's due, or you're working on something for the boss that's going to be magnificent, and you've been the person responsible for it, a program you have to put on, or maybe it's just your day-to-day operations, they will find a way to try to disrupt you so that you're not successful. And this happens in relationships too. If one mate is more successful than the other, the other mate will try to disrupt that mate from being successful by holding them back from their goals. So they disrupt. So we have deny that they've done anything wrong. We have them then deceiving themselves and others around them, as well as the person that they're trying to harm. Then we have degrade or debase people, that person that they're trying to be destructive towards. And then we have disrupt. Now here's another one. Destroy. The intent of destructive people is to destroy who they feel is their enemy, or destroy the person they feel is their competitor, or destroy the person they think is in their way. Sometimes it's a person they may claim they love or have a good relationship with, or they have a good bond with, and sometimes these behaviors are subconscious. They don't even realize they're doing it. But there are many people who know exactly what they're doing, and their purpose is to destroy another person, destroy their reputation, destroy their self-esteem, destroy their lives, destroy their success, destroy their capabilities, destroy their minds, whatever they can do to destroy. And this is all a part of the destructive process, destructive strategy. Okay? And last but not least, I'm going to talk about discombobulate. One thing that keeps people from knowing what's right and what's wrong is when they are in the midst of confusion. When you are in the midst of confusion, it's a very destructive environment. How can you concentrate on what is right and what is wrong? Very, very difficult. So if someone can keep you discombobulated and confused, it keeps you, as I talked about in one of my other presentations, off kilter, so to speak. I wrote that on one of my posts. And when you're off kilter, you can't function properly. So these are 6 destructive strategies that are used by destructive people to destroy others. Okay? And I have other words that I like to talk about another time, but for right now, it's something to think about. So if you're engaging in destructive behavior, it's very important that whether it's in your business or in your life, you think about becoming constructive. It always begins with an internal view of ourselves to determine what we are doing to be destructive towards others, what we are doing to destroy the hopes, dreams, and positive strides of another. And if you are a leader, it is absolutely unacceptable for you to engage in destructive behavior, because ultimately, the person who you will destroy is yourself. We can have a discussion on this topic at another time. Please give me some feedback under my post and have a wonderful day.